Hey, welcome everybody to Rolling on Three, the first podcast for all three-wheel owners. Whether you're riding on a Ryker, Spider, or a Slingshot, this is the show for you. Today, I'd like to welcome my friend Steve to the show. Steve's from Tampa, Florida, and branch president of Ryker Ryderz. Steve, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Keith, man. Good to be here. Nice seeing you.
Great. Glad to have you. I like to start off the show with the same question. What are you rolling on?
I'm rolling on a 2020 Can Am Ryker 600.
Right, a 600. Nice pickup. That's what I have, 600. Where'd you get it?
I got it at Tampa Bay Power Sports last April, this past April. So I've had approximately 6 months now, and I've been riding. About 7,500 miles on it. So
you put some miles there.
Yeah.
That's great.
It actually sat in my garage for about 3 weeks, so I didn't actually start riding until May because I had to take the three-wheel class. To get my endorsement here in Florida. You had to have an endorsement. So it might have gone down the street a couple times before that happened, but
you got to get the nerves out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to feel comfortable. Exactly. Yeah. So, was the dealer close to you? It was a long commute? Was it, I walked around the corner, I picked it up, and that was it?
No, they were, actually there's a closer dealer, but they didn't have any in stock. And as you know, especially now, you can't get these things anywhere. So it wasn't far as North Tampa area, so it wasn't far of a drive at all. And they actually, since I didn't have my endorsement, they actually delivered it to me, at no cost. Well,
oh wow!
I'm sure there's cost in there somewhere buying the bike, but yeah, they dropped it off in a flatbed, pulled it up in my garage, and yeah, that was that. So
that's
good people. Yeah, good people. Have a 6,000 mile maintenance there, and it was in and out same day. So yeah, no issues there.
That's good. Yeah. That's an easy transition. I like to hear that.
Absolutely.
I like to hear that. Exactly. So what made you go with a three-wheeler? Did you ride before?
I grew up on dirt bikes. I'm from Michigan originally and grew up on dirt bikes, never had a road bike, but we had snowmobiles too. And actually riding the Ryker reminds me of riding the snowmobile as far as the turning and things like that. And since these things came out, I've always wanted one. And 3 years in, and finally got one. And I can't be more happy.
I hear you. No,
love the bike, love to ride.
No, that's my feelings exactly. Love the bike, love to ride. So let me know. It's Tampa, Florida. So tell me a little bit about yourself. You always lived out there. What do you do?
Well, let's say I'm originally from Michigan. I moved to South Florida in '89. I was actually in law enforcement in South Florida for about 7 years, and then I got involved. The internet became popular, or started to become popular, and I grew up on computers. So I went to a hosting provider. Actually, internet provider at that time, and I've been with them now for it'll be 28 years in February. So, yeah, quite a while. But I moved to Tampa from South Florida about 3 years ago now. Just relocated, for business, and couldn't be happier. Love it out here. The weather's cooler. It's going to be a high of 70 today. Perfect blue skies. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not riding today, but
no, I'm hitting the 40s out here. So that's
yeah.
Riding season is about to be pretty much over. We might get 1 or 2 days, but it's sad. I got to look out the window and see my bike in the garage. So if the area you moved from from Florida, from South Florida to Tampa, which one would be better for a guy riding?
Oh, Tampa for sure. I mean, you have downtown, you have a lot of scenery, you have a lot of murals, which are really cool. But more importantly, we have a lot of back roads. You can go miles and miles sometimes without even seeing a car. don't have a lot of curvies, don't have a lot of twisties. When I do see one, I'm like, yes. And except for when you get behind a car that doesn't want to go so fast. So they want to see that, slow 20 miles an hour. Right? I look at that and be like, nope, 45.
Yeah, it's impossible for a bike to go 20 miles an hour. But
exactly.
New York City is full of nothing but speed cameras. So once you go over 25 miles an hour, you're gonna get a $50 ticket everywhere you go. So it's.
We have some cool areas to ride. I like going up with like the Brooksville area, which is northwest of us, and they have a place called Osceola Trail, and we call it Tail of the Gecko, is what we call it. So it's about 2 miles of little twisties. So yeah, you go there. You can't do it on the weekend because there's a lot of fishermen and stuff. So a lot of quite a bit of traffic. But during the week you can go and take those twisties.
Nah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. We have something like that, but you got to go upstate. It's like Bear Mountain. Yeah, and get in on those roads up there, but it's a long trip. But guys will do it. You can do it, if you want to take the trip, especially on a nice day. Just before like fall starts, when it's still a little cool but not freezing, it's good. So are you it's more commuting or recreation?
You know what? I actually my wife works from home, and we had 2 cars. We ended up selling hers just about 2 months ago because I started riding to work every day. So it's really been my daily. And to be honest, I was a little bit worried that I would not become tired of it, but become more of a chore than anything. But no, I get up in the morning, go to work, and smiles on my face going to work. See it during the day on my lunch break, and then after work, So I just love riding. It don't matter if I'm riding in the city or riding down a country road. Everything's good for me.
I'm both. I take it as I'm a commuter and recreation. So as soon as the weather's good, I'm taking it to work every day.
There you go.
And as soon as I get a chance, when I'm not working, if I don't have any of my own chores to do, I take it out for a ride. But the problem is now I'm spending so much time doing this stuff that I'm not even putting any miles on my bike now. So.
Yeah. Well, that could be a blessing too,
Yeah, it is. It's cool because people will hit me up and they'll be like, "Hey, you coming out on the ride?" And I'll be like, "Well, no, I'm like working on somebody's bike right now, so it's rough, but I'm squeezing in some rides.
There you go.
So if somebody's coming down, well, for me, it'd be down to Florida, and they hitting up the Tampa area, what's the chill spots? Like, I'm on my bike, the place to go, eat, hang out, park up, meet others. What's the spots?
Oh, gosh. There's
name them all.
Too many to mention, man. It depends what kind of riding you want to do. If you want to do like a lot of, sightseeing and people and everything, there's Bayside Avenue, which is about 7 miles, actually the longest contiguous sidewalk in the States. Wow. Fun fact. But it's nice. It's right by the bay. So you get the breeze coming off the bay from the water. Actually, the background I have here is from Dundee Causeway. So there's lots of places to ride by the water. And so that's good for like food and eating and all that. It's, definitely downtown Tampa. Madeira Beach is beautiful. St. John's Pass. Not a whole lot of riding per se around there, but good place to park your bike, walk around town, go to the shops, grab a bite to eat. There's a brewery there. So that's kind of a cool place to go. And like I said, just there's all kinds of back roads and ride if you just want to get up there and do get some speed going and get some group rides going. I ride solo, and also we have some group rides going on. Rykers, spiders, 2-wheelers, don't matter. We just all get together, and there's some pretty good.
No, that's what's up. See, I like to compile something because for the people who are big time travelers.
Yeah.
And I talk to people from all over the United States, sometimes different parts of the country and to the world. But I like to compile a place because you get a lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna go cross country. I'm gonna get on my bike and do this. So I like to have people tell me, oh, here's a good spot. So, they could compile a place to go hang out and be like, exactly. I heard him say that spot. Let's go over there, and catch it in, give somebody a nice little database. Exactly. Traveling across the country, something I want to do.
Highly recommend Orange County Shoppers in St. Pete. Bike nights every Thursday. A lot more bikes than three wheels, but bikes, trikes. Last time I was there, they had 4 T-Rexes.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. A bunch of slingshots. Yeah, those things are beautiful. But yeah, really good food, really good people, really good service. And those guys down there are great too. So.
All right. So yeah, that's it. So the people know that's it. If you're traveling. So in your area where you're at now, is it a big bike community? I mean,
I'm actually just outside of Tampa proper. I'm in Brandon, Florida, so I'm about 17 miles east of downtown. I don't see a whole lot of bikes around this area, but at bike meets, I've met a couple people from Brandon with Spiders, with Rykers. So it varies,
Right. No, sometimes, you hear people like, oh, I'm in a really big bike community as soon as I come outside.
For two wheels? Oh, yeah. I mean, down up and down US 301. I mentioned Brooksville earlier. That's a big, they hang out there for lunch and everything. So
right.
There definitely are a lot of bikes.
You see a lot of Can Ams in your immediate area?
In my immediate area? No, I've only seen a couple.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it would get a lot bigger as the time went on, since they sell so many and so much stuff is coming out. But, I interviewed a guy from Canada, and he said he still gets the same thing. Like, he'll ride around, people are like, what's that? I said, Canada? I said, isn't the factory in Canada? I said, they still don't know what this is? I was like,
right. My sister-in-law sees a lot of them. She's still in South Florida. But they just had that Miami 305 takeover. People coming down from New Jersey and Atlanta and Philly. Right. And
that's right.
This is just past weekend.
Yeah.
So that would have been cool to go to, but had other obligations. So.
You're right. Yeah, I see that Philly Ryker boys and 3 Times Dope. Yeah, Yeah, they don't play, man. Those guys, when they say they're coming, they get a tractor trailer.
and they come, but she sees them all over. She drives, does sales for a living, so she sees them all over the place down there.
No. Well, for those who are just listening, Steve has a picture of his bike in the background, codename Ryker Bee. BE. So let's talk. I see it there. Let's talk about those mods you got there. Tell me what's up.
Oh gosh, so got quite a few. First thing I did was I upgraded the horn, updated the lights to LED lights, foam grips for handlebars. Actually, the day before it got delivered, Can Am had recently released the adjustable sport windshield.
Oh, okay.
The Adventure windshield. Sorry. And so I called them up and said, hey, can you throw this on the bike before you deliver it? Yes, yeah, no problem. So I've actually never ridden without a windshield, but I appreciate it, especially on the freeway. Trucks past you, gets the window buffering and all. And of course, I got the wrap. I ran across a guy on eBay actually, and I told him I wanted Transformers / Bumblebee, but not cartoony, more like industrial.
Okay.
And he nailed it. It gets a lot of looks, and I really like it. And the Ryker obviously is Ryker, and Bee is Bumblebee. So
right. No, it's sharp. It's sharp. Yeah. I like that wrap. It's very sharp. The windshield, though, I tell you, I bought an aftermarket windshield and made a difference 100% in your ride. I mean, absolutely. Like if you talk about the best thing in mods, like the windshield is hands down. Foam hand grips was like one of those things where that arthritis was kicking in on long rides. And, well, it'll save you at least an hour before your hands start to go tired.
Exactly. Yeah, I've got the throttle lock. They're not the lock, but the little, the plastic piece.
Oh, the cramp buster.
The cramp buster, yeah. Net for long rides. I
invested in one of those after a 4-hour ride. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
When he has that same position, they just cramp up.
Man.
So
that's the dream. I see also you got the bag in the back.
I do. Actually, that's an older one that wouldn't fit my helmet for a big head, but I got the a little bit bigger one, the 48 liter.
Okay.
So I've actually got to update like the one of the pictures that I have for that, but that holds my lid very well. So I don't have to put it on the side, lock it to the side, or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, of course. What mods do you have?
I've got the Baja Ron in links also put on, and those made a huge difference. So
yes.
I mean, in every Ryker Facebook group you go to, you see the same question over and over. With the in links, and for me, when I first got it, I couldn't go over 50. I literally felt like I was going all over the road. Because the roads have crowns, and with 3 wheels, you're either on one side or the other or both, right? And so I didn't feel like I was going to lose control. I knew I wasn't going to. It was just uncomfortable.
Right.
And so I was reading up on these inlinks. So I got the inlinks, and man, I put them on. As soon as I put them on, I noticed the difference. 75, 80, 85 on the freeway, no problem at all. So
I tell people the same thing, yeah. The N-Links is a great upgrade for the bike. It's
great.
Do
the sway bar. I don't really see, for me, I'm happy with where it is right now. So
yeah, I didn't go with the sway bar either, for the simple fact that I'll compare the one that's in there. It's probably about a half an inch, maybe longer. I mean, it's just, I don't know if that's going to give me much more of a difference, because the original sway bar looked about the same weight.
Yeah.
Looked about the same thickness. So I was like, I mean, how much more stability am I going to get once I upgrade the end links? So I just opted out of doing it. I just did the end links, and I found that to make a difference. And then I upgraded the springs. So that really made, especially out here, because, we get the potholes and the raised manhole covers really beat these bikes up out here. So I was like, I have to do something suspension wise, because.
Right. Like on my daily drive, like I know where to be at a certain time in a certain place of the road, but it's when you ride when you don't know, right? And the potholes are insane.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You got any mods planned for the future?
I'm looking at getting the either the Cyber Turbo or the RLS exhaust. Not sure which yet. Leaning towards the RLS.
You put in
a Brandon King. There are a bunch of them all out there. Just not sure. I want a little bit louder, but I don't want crazy loud. So
well, RLS
needs to be heard.
Loud pipe save lives. Mm-hmm. RLS has he comes with, you can order baffles for his.
Right.
He'll do the baffle. Plus, if you order RLS and you put in rolling on 3 discount code.
So I saw that. I've got that noted down for sure.
Just letting everybody know, I represent RLS. I've used his products for a while, and he's the guy to go to. It's quality stuff, handmade. And I'm not putting anybody else's business down, but RLS is my guy.
For sure.
So how much you think you're gonna spend in mods? Well, how much have you spent so far? And then we'll see what you guys.
Gosh, lights. I got the fender lights from Swing Mods. I got probably $1,000, if not a little bit more. I don't know. I haven't keep track. I need that book, Miles Mods and Maintenance, to keep track.
There you go, man. I keep telling everybody.
What? I'm thinking, do I really want to keep track? Listen,
I look at my book and I go, holy.
I definitely don't want my wife to see that book.
No. I tell her it's for the show now. It's not even for me. Because I'm about to drop another video on how much I spent, and I'm probably into $5,000 already. Not include, and I'm costing it high because a lot of stuff I got for free. But I'm costing up there pretty high nowadays, but 1,000 is pretty low, but you can go crazy. You can go crazy, man. I've seen some serious work, and even guys who've come to me to get work done, I've seen $1,000 stereo systems.
Yeah, I mean, I have on my helmet, I have the Cena Bluetooth.
Okay.
If I really want to listen to music, I've got that. I do have some speakers on the handlebars
Right.
that work pretty well. You know, with full face lid or whatever down, I can't hear it very well on highway speeds, but cruising around town, it's good. Especially going lower speeds. Like to have that on.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I got a little Bluetooth speaker up there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just I like the sound of the bike. I'm one of
Oh yeah,
those guys. I like because I like loud pipes, so
right,
I
right,
like
right, right.
that noise. I put in my earplugs, helmet, and I'm going. I rather that. I mean, I love this fact when these guys put some serious speaker systems on there. It's amazing to see, like
Oh yeah, I've seen some crazy speakers.
yeah, it's amazing the work these guys are putting on those bikes. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, they're amazing, but I just can't do all the music. I'm just not a music guy. I don't know. I
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
I want more the bike than the show,
Right, 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 right.
All right, because I like it flashy too, but I put a lot of LEDs on mine, but subtle. I don't have the full what I call UFO effect
Right,
where
right.
it looks like you're coming from outer space, that's another thing in itself, man. I seen they have color changes like wild, bro.
Yeah, the chasers, the light chasers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've got full LEDs from front to back, and
Uh-huh.
it lights up pretty good. But it's
Yeah.
nothing crazy. It's a couple kits from Amazon.
Right, yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and I put some extra stuff on the back just so I don't get hit in the rear as much as I used to. That's
Yeah,
one of the
exactly.
big problems. So Tampa branch president of Ryker Ryderz, tell me how that came about.
Honestly, it just I guess just from my post, tagging Ryker Ryderz, and I had the pleasure of actually meeting Frank and Will in person. So that was pretty cool. So we got a lot of things coming up. Trying to get together, a big group to go out riding. To plan some nice long rides. So yeah, it's a good organization, good group of people. They do a lot of good things. They just did a Halloween trunk or treat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Frunk or treat.
Front or treat. Yeah, I saw
In
that
this
on
case, yeah,
Instagram. That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. I just, I know Frank from Ryker Ryderz for a while now, and good organization doing good things for people. That's nice to be a part. Now you're riding with a group, so that's always cool. Instead of riding alone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got my vest coming in shortly. Can't wait for that, especially now that
No.
it's cooler weather.
Yeah. That's nice. Represent. So, if you had to describe your Can Am experience in one word or one sentence, how would you describe it?
One word, I would say exhilarating. It really is.
All right. That's what's up. Like I said, I always get something different from everybody. It's amazing how it's always going to be different. Like people get different feelings and effects from the bike. And I can't find two Can Am Rykers that are exactly the same unless they're still sitting in the showroom. Like it's really amazing that there's so many out there. I think in 21, they sold like 20,000 right out the gate or something like that. And to look around, and I never see the same one. Like no one ever buys like, the same wrap, or if they do, it's different. Like I never ran across a double.
Right. That's what's cool about it.
Right.
Just make it your own. That's what I like.
Yeah, the art projects that people put into them. It's not even like they're a design. It's almost like, I'm gonna make this a project, and it's so no one copies anybody. It's just unique. Like you said yourself, I want it like this, but I want it to look like that. Everybody. Yeah. So it's like pretty cool to see that. And I'll search the internet and people will send me pictures. Hey, what do you think about my bike? And I'll be like, wow, you really went in. Like, you really had a whole thought and a vision and just painted a picture, like, and it's amazing to watch. Yeah. Sure. I definitely like that. I like the Ryker Bee. So Steve, for the people who are just listening to the show, you want to promote your club, your program, your Instagram, just tell them what you got going on.
Well, definitely they can Insta, Ryker, RYKER _ B is EE. And of course, Ryker Ryderz, RYDERZ, Tampa. I've got a link in my bio on my Ryker Bee account, so you can check on that. Check out the group. Check out Ryker Ryderz. Like I say, good bunch of people, diverse group of people, and really cool family to be a part of.
Yeah, that's what's up. Listen, I'll have Steve's information in the link below for anybody who's watching or listening. You could click on, check out Ryker Bee, check out his Can Am Ryker. Nice rap, nice hookup, to give people ideas. If you're out in Florida in the Tampa area, shout out to hit him up on Instagram. You want to take a ride? He's out there for you. He's looking for some people to chill. Ryker Ryderz, the whole thing.
For sure.
You guys should know who I am already. If not, I'm Keith Hammer, the host of the first podcast for Three Wheelers, Rolling on Three. You could, if you want to be on the show, you could email me, rollingon3wheels@gmail. That's the number 3. You can reach me on Instagram at Shadow Black Ryker, and on all other social media platforms, Rolling on 3. If you just type in hashtag Rolling on 3, I should pop up somewhere on the internet. So, Steve, thank you. This has been great.
Thank
cool
you, Keith.
Show, man. Appreciate you coming on. I dig the Ryker Bee. I want to see some more pictures of you riding around that beautiful scenery over there, right?
Absolutely. That's the next thing I'm going to be doing is doing some vlogging.
Okay.
I just got to get the helmet that I had wasn't going to work with the camera that well.
Okay.
But I just got a new lid yesterday. Well, new to me. And so I'm going to talk. I mean, we'll see what happens.
That's what's up. Yeah, let's see some vlogs, man.
Absolutely.
Let's make this community really, really big, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.